Well, that's literally impossible, but there is literally a Honda Dream Deal sales event happening right now. And Honda is KBB.com's 2018 Best Value brand. Seriously.
Visit HondaCertified.com to find the Honda that's right for you. With 1.49% APR for well-qualified buyers on select models.
Based on 2018 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for information.
1580 103.3 WPKY Coffee Talk is on the air. Morning conversations about things of interest to you. If you'd like to be a guest on Coffee Talk, just email us your information at WPKYonline@gmail.com. We're proud to call Caldwell County home. WPKY.
Good morning. It is 42 at 8:16. We're joined this morning on Coffee Talk by Caldwell County Extension Office Rhonda Jewell. Before we get to her, though, I do want to say we did not have a winner on KFC Trivia this morning. I'm so disappointed. Of course, the 1993 film where Robin Williams dressed in drag. Rhonda, do you know the answer to today's trivia question? You don't know it? Oh, I thought it was so easy.
Gosh, no.
But I'm a huge Robin Williams fan. So the correct answer was Mrs. Doubtfire, of course. Yes. Yes, yeah. Mrs. Doubtfire. Good morning, Rhonda.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, I know you're on a schedule this morning, so we'll just get right into it. What kind of programs are coming up for 4-H today?
Okay, we just recently finished our vet science project. Dr. Rogers hosts this, Dr. Rogers and Dr. Luna at Rogers Vet Clinic, and we had kids from Lyon County and Caldwell County that went through 2-week sessions where they got to learn about what a vet does and get to see some of the different things that they do, and just learn about what it takes to be a vet, as well as learning how to be a better pet caretaker. They do have record books that are due on February the 26th, and if they complete those record books, then they get to come in on a Saturday morning and be the assistant for the day. So that is a highlight of the program. The kids love it, and we've got some kids. Actually, Lyon County has one that has done it since she was in the 3rd grade, and she's a graduating senior this year. So she's actually even helped to lead some of the sessions, some of the education sessions. So anyway, we're thankful that Dr. Rogers, again, has opened his office for this, and it's been over 30 years, probably, well, it's actually over 35 years that he's done this, so we're very appreciative of that. We also just recently, this past weekend, had some of our livestock kids competed in the state livestock skillathon contest. We've never done this before, or it's been many, many years since we've had a skillathon team, but it's where the kids learn. They learn about the breeds, but they also have to know the different characteristics of the breeds. They also have to know it's a whole lot more in depth, and it's just a whole lot of questions. They have to identify seed and hay and different things. They also have to have some justification answers. Very, very proud of our kids. When we got there, we didn't really have a clue what to expect, and there were a lot of people there. So they were like, oh, no, there's going to be a lot of competition. And we really, being our first year, just didn't have a clue what to expect. But all of our kids got at least 1 or 2 top 10 awards. So we were very, very proud of that. But they have worked very hard. Lisa Trimble has been their coach. And since January, they've practiced every Tuesday and Thursday. And there were 4 girls that went to the contest: Lainey McConnell, Adeline Conger, Lakin White, and Katie Trimble. And they were the ones that competed, but then Isaac Lane came to every session. I think maybe he had to miss one, but he wasn't able to go because it is the same weekend as the Farm Machinery Show, which is not very good planning on somebody's part. But anyway, next year we hope to have more interest, and like I said, it was a really, really good experience, and excited for the kids. We also have, speaking of livestock judging, March the 5th is when we have our parent and youth organizational meeting. If anybody is interested in participating in livestock judging or being a part of the team, if you want to learn all about cows, sheep, goats, and pigs, this is the place for you. The kids have a chance to get out on the farms. They have a chance to. They also do classwork, I guess you could say, where they have a CD that they have to learn the different breeds and get pretty specific. But it is a lot of fun. Kevin Laurent, Candy Adams, and Lisa Trimble are our leaders, and they do an awesome job. They keep the kids motivated, and they really. And Kevin is a valuable resource. He's actually, it's his career basically. and we're just very grateful to have them and the time that they put into it. So March the 5th, 6 o'clock at the Extension office will be the parent meeting. And again, if anybody is interested, even if anybody has been a current member or a past member, they need to come. It's when we fill out all the paperwork. We've got some fundraisers that we've got to do. And anyway, get the year started. March the 20th is going to be our first practice, and that will be at the Extension office. So hopefully everybody will be signed up by then. And we had 21 last year. We had a great group last year, and we hope to have at least that many more this year, if not more. So we'd love to have some clovers. It does start at the age of 9. They need to be 9 by January 1st. So, and they can go until they're 18. We also have been in the process of forming our tattoo group, which is our Teens Against Tobacco Use. And this is just a teen mentoring group. They go into the elementary and to the middle school, and they teach kids about the dangers of tobacco, as well as nicotine, because there's the Juuls and the electronic cigarettes are becoming ever so popular. It's an epidemic, actually. And, we're hoping to help get these kids at a younger age to teach them that to make a healthy choice, not necessarily, following suit with others, but to just to make a healthy choice. And we're going to be in the classroom, the 4th grade classroom, on March the 25th. But we've got a great group, and they've started working last Sunday, and we're going to meet several times before, and we usually meet on Sundays. But again, this is a group of teens from the high school, and really excited. We've got a good group. We've also got country hams going on. We have 18 participants, and we salted our hams on February the 9th. I knew that wasn't right. I don't know where February's gone, because it is gone.
It is.
On February the 9th, we salted our hams for the first time. They got to pick them out and salt them. And then we go back this Saturday and we resalt them. And then we go back in a month, and they rinse them, shape them, and they'll cure in the smokehouse for several months. And then we'll get to go to the state fair. But the Country Ham Project is it's just a fun, hands-on opportunity for kids to kind of learn that food doesn't just come from the grocery store. They're processing it, and it's an age-old art. A lot of people, most people don't cure their own country hams anymore, but we are gracious to Ronnie and Beth Drennan from Broadbent's B&B that they allow us to do it at their business. So, as a matter of fact, I think there's about 12 counties that go, and there's over 200 4-H'ers that participate. So, that number might be a little bit off, but anyway, it's quite a few. They open their business to a lot of 4-H'ers, and we're very, very gracious to them. We've also got Teen Summit coming up, and this is a middle school leadership conference for kids that are in 4-H. They don't necessarily have to be in the middle school club, but maybe they do livestock judging or shooting sports or craft club or any of our activities. But we do have 4 that are going, and this is a conference that started out about 12 years ago with 75 kids, and it's grown to 3 sessions with over 200 each session. So it's pretty competitive. We only have so many spots that we can take people. So it is a really, really good opportunity again for kids to meet kids from other places, to kind of see what goes on, to learn some new things, and just to have some even also to have the opportunity to develop some leadership skills. And it is one of my favorite things. I think I love the middle school age group, and just getting a chance to see them, because for a lot of them it's the first time. If they camp, you're there, you have leaders and you're told what to do and da-da-da. But it's the first time that they have a little bit more independence, because there's not leaders in the cabin with them. It's kind of like a lodge setting. We go to the leadership center, which is in Jabez, and it's just out in the middle of nowhere, and it's always a good time, and the kids are always wonderful. It's just amazing. But again, that's going to be coming up on March the, let's see, we leave the 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Okay.
So looking forward to that. And it's also led by our state teen council, which are teens from all across Kentucky. That each district has 6 teens, and they're the ones that are responsible for organizing, putting on. They also teach a workshop during that time. So there'll be some teens there, as well as our state officers. Then we also have Teen Retreat coming up. This is for high school teens, or it's actually 8th grade through high school. It's held at 4-H camp, and it's kind of like Camp for Teens. It's March the 29th through the 31st, and the theme is Party in the USA. It's going to be, the cost is $90, and that includes all your food and T-shirt and everything. The deadline to register is February the 27th, and it is a really, again, this isn't something else that is led and put on by the teens. We have a committee, the Teen Retreat Planning Committee, and they're the ones that put it on, and it's teen-led. So it's, again, another opportunity for them to develop some leadership skills. And for those that come, you can meet kids from Butler County to Fulton County. So all kids of all areas. And Teen Retreat is also, it is a lot of fun. And again, there's definitely opportunities for leadership as well as learning different things. We've also got the Early American Heritage coming up. This is an opportunity for anyone that is interested, any middle school or high school student that is interested in history, even if you're not, which I love history, but I went last year and it was amazing. That was the first year that it was put on. Leslie Barnes, who's the Crittenden County 4-H agent, and Adam Barnes, who is the Livingston County Ag agent, are husband and wife, and they do this as a family. They, take their kids. They've done this for years. Adam even builds his own muskets and sells them all across all over. It's just a really. They have some really great connections, and they have people that come from all over the South that they participate in reenactments with, and they will learn how to shoot black powder firearms and fire a cannon, learn about 18th century grenades, train as infantry did in the American Revolution, cook over an open fire, and they're going to be cooking homemade bread. They had homemade apple pies last year, and oh my gosh, but the bread is supposed to be absolutely delicious, and learn much more about the 18th century. And they make it very fun, very hands-on. They do have a club. It's mainly from Crittenden County kids, but it's open to anybody in our area where they learn and they get to do a lot of hands-on stuff. Every time they meet, they build something, they make something, they do something, and they have even done some overnight reenactments and overnight campouts. So anyone that is interested, this is not just open to 4-Hers. This is open to anyone in the county. It's a good way to get started into 4-H. But you can contact myself at the Extension office, or just call the Extension office at 270-365-2787. The cost is $6. The date is March the 19th. The time is 9 to 4. The deadline to sign up is March the 6th, so you still got a little bit of time if you'd like to learn more about it. So it's a really, really fun opportunity. Again, great learning experience. And transportation, minimal transportation is going to be provided. So, and this weekend, for any of you out there that are interested in science or engineering or any kind of design, the UK College of Engineering in Paducah is hosting Engineering Day, and this is just an opportunity to do a lot of hands-on things. Parents are welcome to come, but a chance to really get some hands-on experience learning about engineering. And it is for ages, I'm assuming, it doesn't say, but I think it's elementary through high school. So, and again, there's more information. If anybody would like to know more information, I'll be glad to share it.
When is that, did you say?
That is this Saturday, February the 23rd.
Oh, so that's right on top of us.
It sure is.
Okay. All right, Rhonda, I know you had to go. We are at the 8:30 mark. Do you have anything else you need to add?
Well, I'd just like to mention camp is coming up. Believe it or not, it's going to be here before we know it. We camp June the 4th through the 7th. And again, we camp in Dawson at West Kentucky. The registration papers are available now. I've already got people signing up, and the cost is $210. And if anybody wants any more information about camp, I'll be glad to share it with you. We do have scholarships that are available. They just have to call and ask for the information, and we can help. So we hope we're going to have a great camp this year. I'm really excited. about camp. And we also have Cloverbud Camp. This is for the younger 4-Hers that are age 5 through 8 that don't necessarily get to chance to camp like their older brothers and sisters. But this is for 5 through 8-year-olds. There has to be a chaperone, their parent, or some type of a guardian. The dates are June the 21st through the 23rd. The cost for Cloverbuds is $125, and for adults and teens is $100. And again, it's held at 4-H camp. They get to take the same classes that 4-H campers get to take. They get to, or most of them anyway. Again, you're going to meet people from all over. It is all over the West, I guess you could say, from Warren County to Fulton County. I used to go, well, I still do go, but my granddaughter used to go, and that's how she got started. But she absolutely loves 4-H camp. And we had a great group last year, and hope to have another great group this year. I think we had 9 families last year. So the theme is Welcome to the Jungle, and it's going to be fun.
That sounds like fun. Rhonda, okay, so did we cover everything, you think?
I believe so.
All right, great. I sure do appreciate your time, Rhonda. Thank you so much for coming in. And again, if we have any questions about any of those programs, 270-365-2787.
Yes, ma'am.
I have the number memorized. Are you proud of me?
Sure am.
I'm almost 6 months in, and I've got you all covered. I can say it without looking. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
You too, Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda Jewell from the Caldwell County Extension Office. She is the 4-H agent. We've got Roy Massey coming up soon on Coffee Talk. Jenna and Brian Wayner and Rick Morgan will be here from Morgan's Funeral Home, so stay tuned to Coffee Talk.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
I bet you'll never guess what the forecast is going to be. That's right. It's a 100% chance that it's going to rain today with a high of 54 today. There's a flash flood watch in effect through this evening. Mostly cloudy skies overnight with an overnight low around 33. Sun tomorrow with a high of 47. There's a 40% chance of rain coming back Thursday night with an overnight low around 39. Showers continue into Friday with a high of 51. Again, rain today.